Good morning, everyone. It's February, and on the East Coast, this is beautiful, miraculous weather. The sun feels so warm, the fresh air, even though it's a little chilly, it just feels so invigorating. And I wanted to share my practice this morning with you, hoping maybe you can find a nice sunny spot where you can just expand and breathe and set an awesome intention for today. So here we go. Since it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to lean my intention into love. Being a vessel of love to everyone I come across with today and forevermore. Strangers in the grocery store, the girl at the checkout line, the drive-thru at Starbucks, my friends, my neighbors, other parents at school, whoever I come in contact with, whoever crosses my path or I walk through theirs, my intention will be to see everyone through a lens of love. Let's take that in. Take some deep cleansing breaths at your own pace. A nice, great big inhale. And exhale. Let's do that 3 more times at your own pace. And let's raise our arms up over our head, gathering in all that goodness, all that energy, that love. Staying in our seat, one arm on the ground, other arm stretches up over our head, tilting our gaze up towards our elbow and our fingers, stretching out our hips, our side, keeping our belly button tucked. Inhale, exhale, release, and repeat on the other side. Inhale, and exhale, release. Let's lift both arms up over our head, dropping one arm, covering our ear, grabbing the elbow with the other arm, and gently pulling and stretching out our neck. Our gaze goes to our elbow. Inhale. Reaching up, stretching through your fingertips, giving yourself a breath, switching sides, dropping that arm to that ear, reaching with that elbow, and gently stretching the side. Gaze goes up to your elbow, belly button is tucked in. And inhale. Bringing it down to an exhale. Opening those palms. Really mindfully focusing on love. Being a vessel of love. Receiving love, giving love, guiding others to love. Seeing all through a lens of love. The good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the joyful. No matter who a person is, what they have or haven't done, choose to see them through a lens of love. Okay. Let's hop over to all fours. Making sure our shoulders are lined up with our wrists. Our knees and hips are equally even. Our back is nice and flat. You don't want to be buckled. You don't want to be rounded. Nice and flat like a table. Spreading out all 10 fingertips. Just really taking in this space, the ground. It's holding you up. You are rooted. You are safe. That fresh air feels so good. And we're going to do some cat-cows here. So at your own pace and your own breath, let's do about 5 cat-cows, really inhaling, exhaling, and continuing to move through that space. Never coming to a point of halt. Here we go. Inhale, cat. And exhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Opening your jaw. And exhale, cat. And inhale. Cow, exhale, cat. And inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. The sun on my face feels amazing. Okay, we're going to take our front foot back, pressing it. Press that heel all the way back as if you're trying to press against a wall. All 5 toes on the ground spread out. Left arm, make sure it's aligned with your right shoulder, reaching your right arm forward. Stretching, like someone is pulling you with your hand and pulling your leg. Inhale, exhale. Lifting that back leg up. Gaze is in front of you, forward. Sun is in my face. It feels so good. Inhale. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale, contract. 2 more. And coming back down to that table. Finding your center, finding your ground, your flat back. Your belly button is to your spine. Legs are hip distance apart. Shoulders lined up with your wrists. And just take a second. Let it all settle in. The brisk air, the sunshine. Letting love lead this practice. When you come out of this practice, letting love lead you. Let's take the back foot. Making sure that right arm is nice and set up and centered. Lifting your left arm forward. Gaze is forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now lifting that back foot and stretching in both directions. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding that back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. And coming back to that center. Not rushing, just catching your breath. Let's flip all 10 toes under, pressing back out of our shoulders and up into a downward dog. We're going to take our dog for a walk. Any resistance you feel, work it out, stretch it out. And just hold in a downward dog. Pressing out of those shoulders, back into your hips. Let your head hang. All 10 fingertips spread. Your knees can be bent, they can be straight. They do not have to be straight. Wherever you are is the right place to be. From here, we're going to do a three-legged dog. So let's lift our front leg up. And now we're going to come forward into a plank position, touching our knee to our elbow and holding, inhaling, exhaling back up. And we're going to do that again, but touch the other elbow. Inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to take it center. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. Dropping that knee. Stretching that hip. And we're going to come back to wild thing. Placing that foot back. Stretching that arm out. Dropping that head. Oh, that sunshine. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly coming back over to your three-legged dog. We're going to continue here, taking this leg forward into a runner stretch. So lifting this foot forward, placing it in between both hands. Inhale. Exhale, setting yourself up. Taking that front arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's drop that arm behind your back. Open your heart even more. Gaze is up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Windmilling that arm back down. Dropping that back knee. Pressing back. Inhale. Exhale. When we feel resistance in our body, we breathe through it. We have a lot of resistance in our life, a lot of controversy, a lot of things. It's kind of the same thing, right? We breathe through it, we expand, we grow. We tend to listen more, and this is a way of listening to your body and putting those practices in motion. So from here, we're going to take our hands up to our knees, our gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Arms are going to go to the side like an airplane. Inhale. Exhale. Arms up. Head up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's turn that back foot out. Getting into warrior. Whoops. Turning that front arm forward, palm to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Dropping that arm down, opening all 5 fingers, looking up, stretching all 5 fingers. Let's straighten that leg to a nice triangle. Inhale, and exhale. Again. Coming back forward to our warrior and dropping that back arm down our leg and our front arm up to the sky. Gaze is up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. And windmilling down, back to that foot. Taking that foot back, we're gonna chaturanga. So forward, nice and slow, hover, 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 don't touch. Flipping those feet over and stretching up to the sky out of your shoulders. And opening your knees as wide as your mat and pressing back to child's pose. Take 3 nice long breaths. And when you're ready, let's come back up to table, finding our grounding, flipping our toes over, pressing back out of our shoulders, stretching up into downward dog, and take your dog for a walk. Getting ready to repeat the same thing on the other side. Leading with love, giving your body love, thanking your body for showing up today. Opening your heart to more things, people, and places that you never have before, or maybe always wanted to, questions. No matter what, seeing all, even those who hurt you, through a lens of love will help you heal and the world. Taking that back foot, the opposite foot up into a 3-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, touching your knee to your elbow. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, opposite. Inhale. We're going to bring it in the middle and hold it. Hover. Inhale. Dropping that foot, opening that knee and that hip. Dropping the foot all the way down to wild thing. Reaching towards the sun. Dropping that head, stretching that body, that mind, that soul. Inhaling. Exhaling. Slowly coming back to your 3-legged dog. And we're going to take that foot and bring it forward into a running stretch. And taking same foot that's forward, same arm, and twisting. Inhaling, exhaling. Dropping that arm behind your back, opening your heart. Inhale, exhale. Bringing inhale. Exhale, dropping that knee. Stretching out, feeling that resistance, thinking about something we resist in life. How can we breathe through it? How can we stretch it, lengthen it? Coming forward, flipping those toes down, coming up center. Woo, catching your balance. Sun feels so good. Arms out to airplane. Palms touching. Gaze going up. And turning out to warrior. Turning that front palm up. Reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping that arm down, spreading out those fingers, spreading out the top fingers. I know you can't see me. And gazing up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up to that warrior position. And reverse warrior, dropping that hand down the back of your leg. Gaze up. Oh, the birds are flying by. And we're going to windmill back down, picking up that leg back into a plank. We're going to hold this plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to chaturanga down, elbows in, control, control, control. Flipping those feet over and pressing up towards the sky. Out of your shoulder blades, opening up your heart. And opening your knees as wide as your mat, touching your big toes together and pressing back into child's pose for 3 cleansing breaths. Okay, when you are ready, let's come into a seat, putting your feet forward, flexing your feet. I'm facing the sun. It feels so amazing. Stretching up. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Coming out of your seat, so your forward fold should come up and out. Wherever you land is the perfect place to be. Whether you're here, whether you're here, whether you're here. Breathe. Coming back to that mantra of love, being a vessel for love. It's February 14th and beautiful here. The universe is sending us light to fill our hearts with love and others. From here, reach through up to the sky, opening our arms to the side. Let's cross our back foot over our front foot, taking our back arm behind us for support. Our front arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale. As we exhale, our elbow touches our knee, and we are going to do a nice spinal twist, turning our head all the way around in the opposite direction. Keep your eyes turning as far as they can. And inhaling up. And exhaling, forward fold. I love that twist. It makes me think of squeezing out a dish rag that's full of water, and you're trying to wring it out, squeezing everything out of your spine and reaching up, placing that front arm behind you, crossing that front leg, inhaling, touching that elbow with your knee, and we're going to twist on this side all the way around. Inhaling, exhaling. When our body gets in constricted, uncomfortable spaces, our breath will help us adapt. So find your breath in these uncomfortable spaces. This is how we expand and grow within ourselves, which in turn will help us expand and grow into the world and different situations where we feel constricted. And we need to adapt. And inhale up. And exhale forward. Now we're going to shuffle forward on our mat just a little bit. Lie down. Keep our legs up. Look up to the sky. Bring your legs back as far as you can. Or if you can grab them, great. Grab your ankles. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to rise up. Pull your shoulder blades underneath of you. You can clasp your hands together or continue to hold your ankles. Your chin is to your chest.
You continue to lift up through your hips to the sky, inhaling and exhaling. Remember, uncomfortable spaces. Let's adapt to, find our breath, breathe through it, and grow. Releasing your arms, coming down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Let's give our legs a nice big hug. Stretch them out. Point your toes. Stretch your arms. And grab your back leg. Bring it in. Give it a nice big hug. Thank you, legs, for carrying me around all day. Thank you, body. We're going to take that leg and open it to the side. Stretching out our hip. Inhaling. Exhaling, bringing it forward. And crossing it over, letting our ankle and our knee rest. Nice spinal twist, opening our hands to a T. And we're going to look in the opposite direction of our knee. Inhaling and exhaling. Now bringing that leg back in, giving it a nice big hug. And releasing. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that other foot up. Give it a nice big hug. Thank you, legs, for carrying me. Thank you, body, for keeping me healthy and safe. Stretching this leg out to the side. Just opening up those hip flexors, bringing it back in. Inhale. Exhale, letting that foot and that knee drop. Arms open a T, and your head in the opposite direction. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Bringing that leg back in, giving it a nice big hug, and stretching out. Let's bring our hands forward, facing our palms up. Settling in. Feel free to lay here in Shavasana for 2 to 3 minutes, coming back to your breath when your mind wanders, coming back to your mantra, love wins. The good will always win. Love will always win. When you are in fear, replace that fear with love. And when you're ready, slowly turn to the side. Slowly making your way back to your seat. Taking your time. If you feel you want to stay lying in Shavasana, please do. Okay. May the light that shines in me pass off to you to light you up and shine a light
onto others. Bringing your arms up over your head, gathering all that love and light. Pointing your thumb to your forehead. May our thoughts and words, pointing your thumb to your heart, always touch our heart before they reach our lips or fingertips. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you take this practice with you into your week. I hope you come back to this practice at any time that you feel like you need to be soulfully filled with love and light. You are love and light. Now let's go spread that out into the world like confetti. Have a beautiful day.